Buckle up, because the legal showdown between Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, and an unexpected player, Ryan Reynolds, has just gone from scandalous to explosive. What started as a misconduct lawsuit on the set of It Ends With Us has now spiraled into a Hollywood drama of epic proportions. Allegations, power struggles, and a satirical superhero are blurring the line between fiction and reality in ways no one could have predicted. But the real twist? Ryan Reynolds may not be the innocent bystander we thought. As the stakes reach a boiling point, one question remains: who will come out on top in this game-changing legal battle? This isn't just about a movie. It's about the collision of Hollywood's darkest secrets with the entertainment industry's obsession with fame, power, and reputation. Get ready for a ride that's anything but predictable.
So much more evidence has come forward from even Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively themselves that all but confirms that yes, Ryan used his nice pool character in Deadpool and Wolverine.
They will chop you up into 1,000 pieces and hide you all over the void. I'd be fighting alongside. My calling is to one day host the podcast that monetizes. Hey cowboy, my eyes are up here. I know it's tempting. I look at it too soon. Yeah.
I mean, so specific.
I'd be fighting alongside. My calling is to one day host a podcast that monetizes.
Yeah, man.
Hey cowboy, my eyes are up here.
Look, on Mr. Ryan Reynolds. And it's yet another example as to why this lawsuit was the dumbest thing Blake Lively could have ever done. I can't even fathom how stupid this move was. Well, people didn't like Blake Lively due to things we saw with our own.
Buckle up, because the legal showdown between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni just hit an unexpected and electrifying twist. And Ryan Reynolds, Blake's husband, is now in the thick of it. What began as a straightforward lawsuit over misconduct, allegations on the set of the highly anticipated It Ends With Us, has spiraled into a full-blown spectacle, revealing a labyrinth of power struggles, control, and the unpredictable dynamics of Hollywood. This isn't just a courtroom battle. It's a game-changing moment that's thrusting the darker side of the entertainment industry into the spotlight.
Blake Lively is suing director Justin Baldoni. Apparently, it is not ending with them anytime soon. Now, before we get to these new details, let's just recap.
The story begins with the jaw-dropping fallout from It Ends With Us, the highly anticipated adaptation of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel. This film was meant to be the pinnacle of everyone's career, especially for Justin Baldoni, who had spent years dreaming of bringing this beloved story to life. But things quickly went off the rails. During production, an anonymous source came forward with serious allegations, accusing Baldoni of inappropriate behavior towards several female cast and crew members. The charges ranged from being overly controlling to far more disturbing claims of harassment. What was supposed to be a defining project soon descended into chaos, setting the stage for a legal battle that no one had anticipated.
C-list actress Blake Lively is panicking.
At the outset, Blake Lively, who played a pivotal role as a producer on It Ends With Us, wasted no time in making her stance clear. She came out swinging, fiercely backing the cast and crew who had come forward, emphasizing her dedication to creating a safe and positive environment on set. Lively's public persona, an effortless blend of grace, intelligence, and empowerment, made her the ideal figure to confront the darker truths of Hollywood. She wasn't just a star, she became a beacon of strength, ready to tackle the industry's ugliest realities head-on.
And Justin, who are the stars of the film, and he directed it, weren't supporting each other, weren't even going near each other, and rumors of issues on set made it that a lot of people were noticing. They stopped following each other on social media, etc., etc. And then when the junk came around,
the first red flag was impossible to miss. The tension during the movie's press tour was palpable. Normally, co-stars are seen side by side, laughing together during interviews, strutting the red carpet, and sharing fun behind-the-scenes moments on social media. But with Blake and Justin, something felt off. Fans quickly picked up on the distance between them. Blake never posted candid moments with Baldoni. Sure, she spoke about the film, but her focus was always on the visuals, the storyline, and of course, Colleen Hoover. Meanwhile, Baldoni seemed equally cautious, avoiding any direct mentions of Blake. The silence and lack of interaction spoke volumes, leaving fans to wonder if there was something deeper at play.
the way she treated people, the way she thought she could market this film, that's where a lot of this backlash came from. So I do think if there's someone out there who's trying to rehab their image, it's definitely going to be Blake.
Just when it seemed like Blake Lively was the clear heroine in this saga, things took a sudden, unexpected turn. Resurfaced videos and clips from past interviews began to make their way back into the spotlight. In these moments, critics started to question Lively's behavior, pointing out instances where she appeared rude or dismissive, particularly towards crew members. Some saw these clips as an attempt to expose her real side, while others argued they were being used to chip away at her credibility. As a result, the public sympathy that had once firmly been on her side began to fracture, complicating the narrative around her involvement. The lines between hero and villain were no longer as clear-cut as they once seemed.
That's insane and that's crazy. And this is a reason why I think in the future people are just not going to work with her, because it's starting to add up. People are realizing that this is a path out.
Her reputation was now hanging by a thread, and the public, always hungry for drama, quickly turned the narrative against her. Social media exploded with memes, hot takes, and fiery opinions. Some fans rallied behind Blake Lively, fiercely defending her against the criticism, while others began to question whether her polished, graceful persona was nothing more than a carefully crafted facade. The debate raged on, with everyone chiming in, and suddenly, Blake found herself caught in the crossfire of intense public scrutiny. The unwavering support she once enjoyed now hung in the balance, as fans and critics alike dissected every moment, every word, and every gesture.
Note the consequence has been terrible for Blake and Ryan in terms of people following.
Oh, it just keeps getting messier. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are watching their Instagram followers drop. And it's not just because of the "it ends with us" drama. Now the lawsuit is pulling them even deeper into the spotlight, and not in a good way. First, there was the tension with Justin Baldoni, then whispers of behind-the-scenes shade. But when the legal troubles hit, that's when things really started to spiral. Fans who once adored Blake and Ryan are now side-eyeing them, and the unfollow button is getting a serious workout. As the media frenzy snowballed out of control, reactions poured in from every direction. Fans were sharply divided. Some stood by Blake, calling out Baldoni as an arrogant director who couldn't handle any criticism, while others sided with Justin, painting Blake as unwilling to compromise. Hollywood was watching closely, because a public feud of this magnitude wasn't just rare, it was pure entertainment. And let's be real, no Hollywood downfall is complete without a messy legal battle to seal the deal.
While he is suing Blake Hurd for $400 million, as well as her publicist and her husband, he is also suing the New York Times for a lot of money.
Ripples from this controversy were seismic, with insiders whispering that this scandal could cast a long, dark shadow over both Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni's careers. Some even speculated that it might be the turning point that sends them both into a sharp decline. The big question on everyone's mind: can Blake Lively restore her image? Will Justin Baldoni ever rebuild his reputation? Despite their best efforts at damage control, the entertainment industry was on edge, waiting to see if either could truly bounce back. Even more pressing, would they ever work together again? And what would become of "It Ends With Us" in an industry where reputation is everything? Every move an actor makes is dissected, and the stakes couldn't be higher. For A-list stars like Blake, whose career is meticulously curated to maintain her girl-next-door persona, one wrong step could be disastrous. One slip-up, one scandal threatening her carefully crafted image, and her reputation could come crashing down. With "It Ends With Us" at the center of it all, Lively's PR team sprang into action. Initially, they framed her as the victim, a supportive producer caught in the crossfire of Hollywood's toxic environment. She was the brave voice standing up for women in a male-dominated industry. But as more evidence and contradictory stories surfaced, the narrative had to shift. Her PR team scrambled to adapt, tweaking their strategy to keep her image intact. The question now wasn't just about the movie, it was whether Blake could survive this storm and keep her carefully curated persona from unraveling.
Representative for the uncredited director of It Ends With Us has confirmed she has hired a crisis PR expert. and one with very questionable experience and ties and opinion.
Lively's PR machine was working overtime, pulling out all the stops to manage the chaos surrounding her. Every move was calculated, carefully timed public statements, strategic media interviews, and even feeding tidbits of information to gossip blogs and media outlets, all in an effort to control the narrative. When the video of Lively's alleged rude behavior surfaced, her team didn't miss a beat. They quickly pivoted, working to explain the context and making it clear that those behind-the-scenes moments were not an accurate reflection of her true character. But that wasn't enough. Her PR team went into overdrive, pushing to highlight her past achievements, reminding the public of her standout roles in A Simple Favor and Gossip Girl. They made sure to frame her as a seasoned professional with a track record of success, a far cry from the controversial figure she was being painted as. It was a calculated effort to distance her from the scandal and reinforce the image of the Blake Lively the world had come to know and love. But with every twist in the story, the pressure was mounting to see if this strategy would actually work or if it would all come crashing down.
Lively's case at all. This pettiness, these jokes, this isn't something you joke about. I'm with Justin's lawyer on this. This is a hugely sad thing to discover that Blake and Ryan thought this was worthy fodder to joke.
But here's the real plot twist that no one saw coming. Justin Baldoni's legal team pulled out a major wild card, Ryan Reynolds. Yes, Ryan Reynolds, known for his quick wit and dominating the media scene, especially as the face of Deadpool, suddenly became a central figure in the legal drama. How? It all revolved around a supposed connection between Reynolds' character, Deadpool, the snarky, irreverent anti-hero from Deadpool 2, and Justin Baldoni himself. The legal team argued that Baldoni's behavior on set mirrored the character, traits of Deadpool, his sharpness, his control, and even his occasional disregard for boundaries. The comparison was bold, but it created a sensational twist, making Reynolds an unlikely, yet powerful figure in the lawsuit. This unexpected turn added fuel to an already blazing fire, leaving the public and media buzzing about the connection between a beloved superhero and a Hollywood director. Now, it wasn't just about the movie. It was about how Deadpool might somehow influence the fate of It Ends With Us and the careers of everyone involved.
Say it was what to your wife? It just feels too jokey. Like, shouldn't it be taken more seriously?
At first, the claim seemed absolutely bizarre. How could a fictional character from a satirical superhero film, Deadpool 2's Nice Pool, possibly be relevant in a real-life lawsuit about on-set misconduct? It sounded almost laughable. But as Baldoni's lawyer dug deeper into the details, the connection started to take on a deeply provocative and unsettling shape. Reynolds' character, Nice Pool, wasn't just a wisecracking anti-hero. His behavior eerily mirrored the very allegations that had surfaced.